Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we are continuing on in the Stanley Parable. We are again going to mess with the narrator a bit more. I can't hear him or anything, so I don't know if they're down here, because that says alpha test, that's beta. Office space C, alternate iteration, work in progress, alpha tests. So these might all be places that haven't even been made yet for the game, or have been pre-used. But I'm assuming go through this door here. Everything is very dark. And I feel like I'm just going to walk off a platform. What happens if I do walk off a platform? There must be a way out. Something over there. I don't think I can get to it though. Can't jump. Maybe I just fall off? I can just fall off. What does that do? Ooh, I've landed somewhere else. Okay. I've landed in the 500s office. Wow, this place is massively deserted. And a puzzle. Ooh, lights. Okay. We'll go. Ooh. Ooh. Can I get in there? No. Okay. Trying doors. Trying doors. 427. This is mine. Is this my office? Is this where people send orders through to me? No? Can I get in there? No? Right, it's very dark down here. I wish they would give us a bit more light. Oh, what was that? What's happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon.
It's very threatening.
I can wait.
Okay, I'm assuming that's just going to restart me again. Did I die down wherever I was? Oh, it's restarted me again.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Gonna
this
mess with
was
him.
not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I have more ways to explore this way.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to
Not
get
taking
back
the first
to
step.
business,
I'm going to go across
Stanley
this
took
time.
the first open door on his
We've
left.
done blue-red doors. I need to go up there, don't I? I've
Stanley
done
was
death.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I've done
Look,
gone
Stanley,
insane.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her? Who's her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Just saying her ain't gonna help me. What the hell?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug your phone?
I
That
didn't think you
wasn't
could do
supposed to be
that.
a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Okay, I'm going to try messing with
It's
this.
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Exactly.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No!
Please observe this helpful instructional
No!
video.
No!
Choice.
Damn it.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Don't do that.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Imagine saying that in conversation. Jesus.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Was a fantastic video.
We'll
do
welcome
again.
back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Can I not mess with more things? Right, what we got? What's the correct choice? Nope. Ah, he's making me go in here.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Exactly. I can mess with all of this stuff. No? Is that not a choice? Can I come back off? Come back on? Okay, no. Already done that. That won't let me do it anymore. Need to find a key card. Okay, this door's open. This was the door, wasn't it? No? I thought that was the door. Is this going to send me all the way back through?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Please tell me it's going to let me have the other door.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
Please tell me the
Just
right door
follow
opens
my
again.
lead and you'll be fine.
Please.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I can mess with things. Again? No, it still is bad. Close? Close this one? Okay, let's go this way then. No, everything seems fine this way. Alright, so I've got to the meeting room.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
I spent so long ruining it for you. God damn it. Now I have to ruin it in a different way. Ruin all the fun. Ooh, something went wrong.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Nope.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
Ooh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I feel bad for him. Let's actually take the door on the left, shall we? Let's actually go to the meeting room. Not mess with him anymore. Right, no one here.
There was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They've changed the map, so I can't go back downstairs again. Nice. I like the way it remembers what you've done previously and changes it for you, so you don't get lost. But this is swanky compared to what we had downstairs. Have you got a... No, you got it on computer. So this is the boss's office?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Why would
Shocked,
you be holding
unraveled,
a
Stanley
pistol
wondered in
to
disbelief
a
who
panda's head?
orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Okay.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I am the most expensive boss. Come on.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
It did. It's just Night Shark 115? I don't know. Please speak clearly into the receiver.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
He wouldn't
Please
talk.
speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Is it wanting me to speak into it? Night Shark
Okay,
115?
fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here?
You told
had
me
a
to.
choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm on top of the game.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I need
end.
you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide.
Imagine actually having
Sure,
someone
your
like
choice
this.
is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Imagine if there was actually a pure narrator like that was trying to get you to do things and you were just messing with it the whole time.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted. When
Right.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I've done that. No one in the
Yet
meeting room.
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, so we've done that. We're in. Well, this is different.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Cool. There's a downward button over there. Let's go down then, shall we? He did say there was like a deep, dark thing down here. So we're going to explore somewhere else. We're going down in an elevator. Does that mean that takes us down quicker?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Right, so we're in...
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. Escape's this way, guys. You can
Although
leave.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't believe you. You've been trying to trick me this whole time.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope. We're going this way.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
What we got down here? Just death right at the bottom? I have no clue where we are.
As the
Okay.
machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Can I get out? Can I jump?
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But it didn't, because I escaped. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Right, so going to our death has brought us here.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Okay, so yeah, because that's our office. And this takes us down the path to the meeting room. Yep, and then this is the choice one. So that's the choices. That's filing cabinets. Office computers. Employee database. Let's just turn them all off, shall we? Different types of doors by the looks of it. Yeah, the office. Different ways to lay things out. Just a standard office. Button sounds. Oh, that's cool. And then we've got a bit of credits. We've already seen them stuff. This is kind of cool, actually. This is like the behind maintenance room. I don't think I found the maintenance room yet. That's another one to look for. Am I going crazy? Maybe it's the same image. It's the clock before. Don't remember how I got back. What's this? Green light. We submitted it on green light. Okay. So these are the things they submitted on green light. Narrator's emails. Okay. We've got the lounge. That was blue in the other one. The apartment timer. In previous iterations. We've got the cargo lift. We've done the cargo lift, haven't we? No, I don't think... Was that a previous iteration? The second version is functionally the same. Okay. Yeah, so that's the first time they did them. Options. Meeting rooms. So there's different ways. You could disobey and go to the lounge. Or maintenance. The other entrance would be hidden depending on how you entered. Okay. So lounge, then a vent. What was this about? To the confusion ending. To confusion ending. A doorway, maintenance. Maintenance layout. Okay, so they've changed through iterations. That's pretty cool. I like the way they've put them on here, so you can like kind of find them as well. So Zending levers. Where the hell is that? Zending. A screenshot depicts the early version ending known as Zending. Okay, so it was cut. Okay, fair enough. So that went through many iterations. The game is now paused. Wow, this has like so many endings. Monitor room, elevator, countdown desk. Just press the button, put it away. Freedom ending. Oh, where's the freedom ending? Got Stanley Parable down that way. Have I done up here? Believe I have. I believe I have. So here's the exit.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
I can turn the game off.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Did I end the game now?
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you.
I'm dying
Don't
now.
let time
Yep, I'm dead. Okay, so the first time you can go and have a look around. Second time you die. Does that mean... Am I coming back out of this? Is that it? No? Begin the game again? I'm dead, so I have to begin it again, won't I? Okay, right, let's go find
Stanley
them.
decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm going to the maintenance room.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That I will do. So this is the maintenance.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Nope. This should be the confusion ending. Don't know how I'm going to be confused about it. Let's have a look.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Left?
From here, it's, left.
What about the other rooms? Are they open? No, they don't. Okay, so we're
Oh,
going...
no, it's to the right, my mistake.
He's going to completely... just
No,
keep-
no, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Which way? Come on, narrator. You're meant to know everything.
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story
Wasn't
is
that the beginning of the
absolutely,
Kadami code?
definitely this way.
Let's go truck in it. Let's go truck in the way. Okay, let's go down this way. Whoa.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
How many times have I restarted this game? Alright guys, so I think I'm going to leave it there for today.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah. So, guys, I'm going to leave it there for today. Yeah, we've got quite a few endings there. I think we've got a death one. We've got a confusion one. That was quite good. So yeah, guys, if you did like this, then please do hit that like button. And if you want to see more, then please do subscribe. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye.